row. I'm Ava.
And I'm Trudy. Cats hate water.
They do.
That's why we're underwater.
Cats do hate water, strangely enough.
Yeah.
I've seen on YouTube, there are millions of cat videos on YouTube, and some of those cats actually do swim.
They do.
It's possible. It's possible. And they use the toilet.
I know. My friend's cat can use the toilet.
Really?
Yes, it's amazing.
We digress.
So, we're so happy to be here for the month of July. And I have to say, it is the month of June. We're reading in the month of June. And because of that, we want to let you know that we are coming up with all kinds of new schemes.
Yes, we are. Since we had our the launch of our new website.
And the summer has just begun, so look out. But our newest scheme is that we would like to add you to our roster.
Please come in to our fold.
And become a metaphysician, a psychic healer, whatever your modality is. Check out our link below and see what we're doing. And let us know what you think, because we like to make this more inclusive, bring you in so that you can read for viewers, we can showcase you, and we can all become one big happy virtual tarot or astrology or
whatever it is,
or whatever you do, family.
Because we believe that it would be a lot more interesting, even for the wider audience, to have a panoply of options.
Yeah.
And so that they can explore the whole metaphysical realm through you.
And so instead of a psychic hotline, why not join a psychic network?
Right.
Where you're all doing your own thing, we're doing our own thing, and everybody is really...
And we'll just help you to...
working on their own time.
Work on your own time and deliver your services, with heart and
authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yes.
All right.
That said, we're going to do June recap. You know what we do here. If you don't already know what we do here, we're going to tell you real quick.
We do a 4-card spread. The first card represents the overall environment of the month of July.
Second card represents...
go ahead.
Your challenge.
And the third is the unexpected, or the surprise element.
And then the fourth is going to be the outcome. After that, we're going to read the narrative of the 4-card spread, because these cards do not live by themselves. And after that, we're going to give you a little bit of spiritual counseling, and then we're going to send you on your way. So get ready, strap yourself in. We're going to do last month's recap, which was pretty exciting.
It was.
And you can blame me because I shuffled the
her
cards.
fault.
But
Yes.
what we had was, in the position of the environment, we had the devil.
Well, there
And I want to back up a little bit, because the last card, the outcome card for the month of May, actually was similar to the devil, the upright devil, the lovers. We had the lovers. So if you look at the devil, you can see
the lovers below, the devil, chained to one another and chained to the devil. This is
codependency,
or not living in the highest spiritual model of behavior, thought, and feeling, and or struggling to be an individual within a relationship as well.
Could also mean that you're struggling with your monkeys, your addictions, your
yes.
lower self, and sort of giving into that.
Yeah. Selfishness, really. The entire card is about selfishness.
Yes.
Somebody acting selfish towards you, you acting selfish towards them. It's selfishness.
Yes.
And Trudy is a Sagittarius rising, so it's very interesting.
Well, we're reading for Leo.
That's true.
So this has nothing to do with me. She's getting confused because Sag got the devil too.
That's right.
Sorry.
Forgive me. Go ahead.
I did get the devil.
You did.
She's got it. Anyway, yeah, you guys got the devil.
I have to really rub it in.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, all that stuff's going on. Let's move on. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck, but in reverse. Now it's really the slowest moving knight in the deck, and it really has to do with
being practical
or movement of finance, money,
right,
cash flow,
yeah,
slow cash flow.
Your challenge is to just do what needs to get done, regardless of how tedious that might be. Tedium, work tedium, and and
You might feel stuck.
stuck somehow, and so you have to unstuck yourself.
Yeah, kind of get out of the mud.
Get out of the mud. Whatever is holding your feet down, stop it.
Stop it, because the next card was not a card that you want to get.
What's that?
It's the Empress reversed.
Well,
Because no matter what the age, you should always feel sensual, beautiful, sexy, ready to go out and become creative, I'm going to use the word fecund.
I love fecund.
Yes.
Yes.
To feel
Fertile.
as if you are fecund.
Like the earth is fecund.
But this is like the drought season, okay? There's
This
a
is
drought going
There's a
on.
drought.
In terms of feeling sensual, feeling womanly, feeling feminine.
Right. Or not being able to become pregnant, or not being able to get your ideas to be. It's creativity. So somehow your creativity is stymied.
Or you feel
somehow.
dried up and worn out. Sometimes we all feel that way.
That's dire.
It is dire. Anyway, we're moving on.
Yes, please.
And the last card was great. It was the Six of Cups.
Oh, yeah.
It is a beautiful card. And actually, one thing that came to mind when I saw this card last month, and I don't think I said anything, but it always reminds me of the FTD Florist card, because there's this little boy giving this little girl a flower, and so it's sort of this makeup sort of thing, or playing, or going back to a place that makes you feel, and perhaps your
Yes.
lover, feel safe, secure,
Innocent
like children.
love. Innocent love.
Yes.
It's give and take.
Mm-hmm.
So you come back to a balance of give and take,
Yeah.
and you
That's
feel
kinda-
very secure, and you might go home. In fact, you might go to
Right.
visit your mom and dad, visit your grandparents,
Mhm.
or you might have visitations from your children.
Yeah.
All that.
It's lovely. It's a beautiful
So
ending.
there you go.
And really, the reading itself is a great spiritual
Mm-hmm.
message. I felt as if it was good advice from the Spirit.
Yes. So
Hopefully
I'm
you took that
shuffling. I'm shuffling.
And Leo, you are the last reading
You are, and so
for the month of July.
that's why I'm confused. So
Hang in there with us.
hang
We've
in
done
there, yes.
11.
A lot of readings
Today.
right now. So here it is, in the moment,
Yes.
shuffling for you. I'm almost ready. There you go.
We're going
All
to have a
right.
storm in the water here.
Yes, we are. Oh,
So at the end of the month, we had the play card.
right.
And at the beginning of the month, we have the work card.
Yeah.
It is the Eight of Pentacles. However, we have it in reverse.
So again, it's having a lot to do, a lot on your plate, a lot on your plate, and not perhaps being able to
Meet the challenge.
meet the challenges of all that you've taken on. Maybe because this is a card of apprenticeship too, of about higher learning, about gathering new skills,
And but in the reverse, it's more like chores.
chores. Yes, it's a chore. Doing what you're doing, it's a chore. Instead of loving what you're doing, you're just simply. It's like the Ford factory where you put in one rivet, put in one rivet, put in another rivet. You're doing the same job over and over again, and it's sort of like a little bit boring. So there's something a little bit redundant, repetitive, sort of unfulfilling about the work that you're doing.
Yes.
So what's your challenge?
Well, let's see. Well, we have the Nine of Wands, and we're getting a lot of reversals this month. This is all minor arcana.
It's paranoia.
Not like last month,
This
though.
is paranoia.
Yes. Well, it's sort of letting your guard down also.
Your challenge is not to get paranoid. Perhaps because in the reverse you see you're looking for trouble. You know, you're really, if you've taken your project to the very end almost, and you're almost there, but you're moving cautiously forward. You're very cautious, but you're not cautious enough here.
Well,
or
to me,
maybe
it's a
you're
little bit of giving up, too. You know, because it is also like the night and you're kind of tired,
You're tired.
and you're worn out. You fought a few battles.
Right. And so this
So
is
it could go one of two ways.
It's your challenge. Your challenge is to stay inspired.
Mm-hmm.
To stay inspired, regardless of the tedium of your work.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Oh my. What's going on here?
So back to the devil of last
The
month.
King of Cups reversed.
Yeah, so if you're in a situation or if
strange.
you're in a relationship where there is a bit of control issue, there's a bit of issue in terms of who's in control, where is the power coming from, and there's a struggle. The King of Cups in reverse tells me that this person who you're involved with may be a little bit overly emotional.
Overly emotional. Or emotionally
He may be
manipulative.
manipulative, emotionally manipulative.
So, yes.
He may be a drinker.
Right.
He may be an addict.
Right.
He may
It's in
not.
your midst. Suddenly they show up.
Yeah.
Resolves in the end, thank God.
Okay, so that's good. So you're doing something
Whoa.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the end,
Success.
there's an 8
Good news.
of wands.
Mm-hmm.
So you're inspired.
You get your inspiration
So
back.
you overcome.
Meet your challenge. That's what I think they do. They meet their challenge because they're suddenly, everything takes off.
To me, this is a card of reaching out.
Can I go bathroom real quick? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
You filming right now?
We're almost done. We're like so close. But yeah, if you have to potty,
ahead.
potty.
Go quick.
I've never stand in the way of anybody pottying. To me, this is like reaching out.
Reaching out.
Reaching out via phone conversation.
Oh yeah, or it could be messaging.
Getting away from the situation via travel.
It's travel. It's but it's
Just
also resolution. Of
going
quick
away.
Resolution. Right. So at the end, we have the 8 of Wands upright, and this is speed. It's momentum. It's messaging. It's all your arrows suddenly are going in the same direction. All your inspirations are suddenly moving forward. You're re-inspired because at the beginning you're starting the month having to work hard and maybe not
Feeling
receiving the
accolades
remuneration,
or-
the rewards from your work.
Mhm. Well, it looks to me as if what you might do actually is travel away from this.
It could be.
Move away from this
You
situation
could
because
move
it
away.
is movement and it is sort of, I think the reading is saying you need to to get re-inspired,
Yeah.
you need to reach out, you need to make a lot of contact, with a lot of people quickly.
Okay.
And by doing so, this is resolved.
Yes, it's keeping.
Because this is
It's
an 8
keeping
and
your-
that's a 9
It's
reversed.
keeping your belief in what you're doing, your belief in what it was inspiring you
Comes back.
comes back at the
Because
end.
it's an 8.
Yes, so the problem is there's this sort of appearance of some force, some person who is a naysayer.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
He's
naysayer.
an emotional kind of manipulator.
Yes, so there's somehow that's in your, that could be your husband, your boss,
Yeah,
somebody is
he's like a feel-good killer,
right, somebody
sort of.
who knows where your buttons are
Yeah,
and uses them to keep you
from feeling good.
from feeling well.
Inspired.
So
Yeah.
you have to just be careful of that.
Yes.
And but regardless of that, you're going to overcome. You'll overcome the lack of, or the paranoia you're having a little bit.
Right.
A little bit of paranoia, like, well, look at all I've made, and what's going to happen to all I've done, all I have, and am I not able to
Get this
deliver
going to finish this up.
To finish this up?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Will this
able to.
TDM move through my life
Right,
forever?
Forever. So at the end,
Is this
you
all
go,
there
"Oh,
is? That's kind of what this card
Right.
is.
Is this all there is?
Is there anything else?
Right. So at the end.
And this person's reinforcing that feeling.
Right. It's
Don't
so
believe
be careful.
'em.
Don't listen to those negative naysayers anywhere around you.
Yeah, don't
Even
believe
if
'em.
it's yourself. Shut it down
Mm-hmm.
immediately. Ignore it, because at the end you triumph.
And it's all minor.
All right?
It's
So
minor.
there you
It's a
go.
situation.
There you go.
Yes.
I think that's it. So, believe me, I do believe you should go to your counsel card though, and get a little extra help.
Now
in kind
you're
of-
believing in that
Yes,
too.
in
okay.
well, I do that myself.
I know. No, I mean, you know. That's true. But that's true, and they're really good. I subscribe, trust me. I mean, we have no major arcana cards here.
No, and so I feel
Yeah.
that whatever spirit has to say about this would be valuable.
It's like however you want to get
Yes.
it going on,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
that takes.
So it's good news at the end of the month. Very,
Yes.
very, very good news that sets everything on fire. And you go, and you're passionate again.
And if you have to go to get it going, go.
Yeah, or this is the arrows of love, too.
Can be, and get those going if you have to
Yeah.
get those going.
So thank you for coming to our reading this month, dear Leo, and we hope to see you in August.
And if you need a personal and private reading, go to our website, avatrudyvirtualtarot.com, avatrudyvirtualtarot.com. Please be patient. And if you need an emergency reading, you can do that as well. And I think we're getting ready to go swimming.
Yes, we are.
See you later in the month of August.
Bye, Leo.